Good morning, welcome to a morning review. This is Kim Watson speaking on Friday the 19th of June. Okay, looking at the euro dollar first, and as you can see yesterday we put a shooting star in. I was a bit surprised we went up as far as we did almost yesterday with the lack of any significant news and the problems that the euro region is having, particularly with Greece. So, anyway, we've ended up with a shooting star. Today, possible downside, there is or has been a meeting being called, as I understand, that Greece has asked for a special meeting to come into play because there's all sorts of rumours and comments coming out now that Greece will actually shut the banks on Monday. So it all sounds very, very strained, to say the least. Now, of course, coming out of such a meeting, who knows? You could get a move either way. So what I'd say is beware of volatility today. Okay, aside of that, news-wise, there's okay, just checking through the news. Well, all day today is the economic financial meetings for Euro, finance meeting even. Canada later on. Okay, 1:30 is Canadian news, but okay, no other news which will affect the euro. So those economic meetings will, no doubt. Now, looking at where we are from the 4 hourlies, I mean, we did actually break out of the sort of wedge that was sitting there. It's pulled back within that, and could easily head back to the 21 or even 50. Looking at the we're already through the hourly 50, or just on the hourly 50 at the moment. That may hold up. If we see a hold up from that, well, won't be surprised if we saw a bit more of a bounce. But you can see what's happened here. We've already put a lower high in, and we could easily head down to the S1 and maybe even further towards the 100 and 200 moving averages there. At the moment, to me, it looks pretty weak. However, if it does get any wiggle on, and start pushing back to the upside there with some momentum, we could head up towards yesterday's highs again. It's all about whether there's a resolution really at the end of the day. Okay, looking at the pound, and well, almost a spinning top there, a little bit of indecision. Now we've had quite a few positive days. Okay, we had a doji in the middle there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up days effectively. So not surprised if we see a bit of an inside day today, consolidation, if not a move down a little bit, although saying that even if it comes down towards its S1 area and 50 MA, which it's been a while, from a 60-minute point of view, if we come down to that sort of region, well, that would still be higher than yesterday's low there. But if it does break that, well, the S2 would be sort of the next sort of key level I'd be looking at. Let me just have a look on the upper time frames. 58.02. Now, I wouldn't be so overly surprised if we just see that those yesterday's lows sort of line up pretty well with the prior highs there. So if we do get a retest back to the upper band, there is a possibility, and would be a target I'd be looking for. Okay, that's the pound. Looking at dollar yen, and well, dollar yen, it found some support on the prior lows there. Seeing a push up, seeing a bit of a bounce here. Could easily move back towards the 50s and stay within this range now. Won't be surprised if it gets a bit of range, a bit more range again. If we do get any acceleration, I'd be looking for the R1 there. Obviously, we've got potential resistance with the 50, although it's been tested. So maybe the 200 R1 to the upside. Okay, dollar yen, and finally the Aussie dollar. Selling off at the moment. Put a pivot swing in at the top there, just about triggered, running down, finding a bit of support. Currently off the 4 hourly 21, but certainly looks still weakish. Lower high put in. Could come back down towards yesterday's lows, and the S1 area would be a target, but it has support all the way down there, and it's already moved quite a long way. That said, as I say, certainly can happen. It's probably rallied. It's taken full advantage yesterday of the weakness in the dollar there. It's certainly moved up quite a way. Bigger picture here, looking at this hourly, I mean, it's still, to me, relatively choppy. We put the higher low in, that's for sure, but since then we put a lower high in as well, so we've gone both ways here. So I need to really come back to the upper time frames here. Very much a V top there, so yeah, could continue in this mode. I was just saying, I mean, I really think it's given a lot of bang for the buck almost in terms of the way it's pulled off so far. Right, okay, as I say, key news really then today. We've got the economic financial meetings going on, I think most of the day. It's held in Brussels, financial ministers there. That's going on, and then we've got, as I say, the CPI for Canada and retail sales for Canada, so we've got some Canadian figures out at 1:30. That side is 440. We've got FMC meeting member speaking, which may create a bit of volatility, rather. Just looking about monetary policy at the National Bureau of Exchange, what he's talking about. So yes, he could create some volatility later on. Okay, that's it for me. Have a good day. Bye for now.